evening. For WRCO News, I'm Joanne Krulotz. A contentious congressional hearing has shown that lawmakers are uneasy about the U.S. Postal Service's readiness for a crush of mail ballots for the November election because some of them feel burned by other Postal Service actions. Postmaster General Louis DeJoy sought to reassure a House Appropriations Subcommittee on Thursday that the Postal Service is well positioned for an extraordinary effort to deliver mail ballots to election officials on time to be counted and that close to 100% will promptly make it. But as subcommittee members asked DeJoy about mail ballots, they criticized a larger plan to make the mail delivery system more efficient and less costly by consolidating mail processing centers. A Wisconsin district attorney said today that her office is pursuing an investigation into the removal of an absentee ballot drop box by the mayor of Wausau. Mayor Doug Denny removed the drop box located outside of City Hall on Sunday and distributed a picture of himself doing it while wearing workers' gloves and a hard hat. Denny is a conservative opponent of drop boxes. The drop box was locked and no ballots were in it. The city clerk notified Marathon County District Attorney Teresa Wetson-Tien, and she said in an email today that she is requesting an official investigation with the assistance of the Wisconsin Department of Justice. Local election clerks are showing how secure it is to vote in Wisconsin. Madison City Clerk Mary Beth Witzel-Bell says machines are tested publicly 10 days before every election.
You can come and you can watch, it's on a Saturday, watch us test every single machine, every single ballot style for every candidate to make sure that votes are going to be counted properly.
Local election clerks are also busy explaining how secure Wisconsin's balloting is. For instance, Witzel-Bell says all poll workers work in twos.
There are always 2 poll workers involved when they are dealing with ballots. 2 poll workers initial your ballot. 2 poll workers are checking you into the poll book. 2 poll workers are involved if an absentee is damaged and needs to be remade.
About 2,000 Madison voters were recently sent duplicate absentee ballots by accident. Witzel-Bell says barcodes will prevent anyone from voting twice. Native American languages are in danger of disappearing, but keeping them going is difficult. Some people in Wisconsin are trying to save Native American languages. Laura Red Eagle is a member of the Ho-Chunk Nation and part of the Indigenous Language Table. It's a group that meets in Madison once a week to have everyday chats in native tongues.
It takes a veil away. You can kind of see how people think, how you view the world. You can ask questions and you don't feel stupid for doing that because anybody that's showing up for a language class is already super brave. If they can speak 1 or 2 words or at least, get their introduction done or hear some more, then it's worth it. And I don't know, they feel revitalized themselves in doing it.
The United Nations predicts more than half the world's languages will disappear in about 75 years. A study by the Better Business Bureau shows investment scams are on the rise once again. Wisconsin BBB spokeswoman Lisa Schiller says those scams have overtaken online shopping scams in complaints filed. Schiller says victims can lose large sums of money because they're hoping to win big. Anyone trying to offer you a fantastic chance to get in on a new business or a new sure thing for your portfolio is likely trying to scam you. If it sounds too good to be true, as ever, it usually is. It's River Valley Homecoming Week. This year's theme is Candyland. As part of the homecoming festivities, the 61st annual River Valley School Fair will be held tomorrow. Sherry Graffunder is the agricultural education instructor at River Valley.
We are aiming for over 600 exhibitors for our school district, which is nice to have. That'll not be a record. Our record is higher, but based off a percentage of the students in the school district, it is getting close to a record.
Inside exhibits were accepted today in the gym. Animal exhibits will be accepted tomorrow. Graffunder says it is a record year for the animal exhibits.
I went to all the farms and ID'd all the animals. We have over 60 animals that will be at the sale next week. So we're looking for the bidders to come in. We have a record-breaking year as far as auction animals, and the dairy's increasing again so far.
You are encouraged to attend the fair and check out the new addition to the animal exhibit area.
We have an area just for dairy and beef to be able to not be on concrete, to have a softer feel for them so they will not hurt their legs and feet. And then we have expanded so that all the swine and goats and sheep can fit in one area.
The River Valley FFA and WIC buildings are also sponsoring a petting zoo this year. The fair will also feature a number of educational exhibits.
We have secured a Milk the Cow station so that we can show people what the animal eats and then how it produces milk. So that's the point of that. Soil sensory, this is where the students will be able to have the opportunity to make dirt pudding and understand the healthy soil and what it can produce. We're bringing in Jennifer Russell from Case for Learning. Many Hats of a Farmer will be done by Lori Wick. She's a good friend of our program. She's done a lot of grant reading for us and helped the kids with training for various speaking contests. Cows Upcycle, Can You? So Sarah from Iowa County is coming up to show people how cows can upcycle food products and better the environment. And then, like I stated, we have the Iowa County Tech Rescue Team. They're going to show us how they will rescue somebody who may be trapped in a bin or a different farm implement. So they're going to talk about augers and bin safety and then show people how we can rescue and save lives. The Arena Fire Station, Todd Pinkham and Hunter Pinkham are alumni of our program of the FFA, so they're coming back with their fellow firefighters to show us what firefighters do in emergency situations and how important they are in our area. Wisconsin pork producers, Morgan Ork is coming up to explain that. And then Richland County, Carlene Craddock is going to come over and explain what 4-H and the benefits are. And then last but not least, Nancy Legal is going to explain ag in the classroom opportunities to the youth and show them how impactful agriculture is in our diverse area of Wisconsin.
There will be no school for students in the River Valley School District tomorrow. The fair will begin at 8 with the animal auction at noon. The River Valley Homecoming Parade will step off at 3. In Friday night's homecoming football game at 7, River Valley will host Lancaster. WRCO's Phil Nee will have reports from the River Valley School Fair tomorrow. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation invites you to review and share feedback on the agency's 2024 Americans with Disabilities Act Transition Plan. The ADA Transition Plan shares information on WisDOT's efforts to continually improve accessibility throughout the state highway system, including roadside facilities, navigability within public rights-of-way, and public input processes. Per federal law, the transition plan is regularly maintained with opportunities for public input. The plan is available on WisDOT's website at wisconsindot.gov/ADA. The 30-day public comment period goes through Saturday. The public is encouraged to review the plan and share comments via the online form.